Residents from around the island began trickling into shelters late Thursday afternoon, once Guam was placed in Condition of Readiness 2. However, what began as 6 emergency shelters grew to 8 by Friday morning. Weddingale Principal Evangeline Iglesias.
I got noted that the Machinana Elementary School had reached its capacity as far as occupancy, and that later on, or early this morning, Maria Ulloa was experiencing the same thing. So I was notified to open the shelter at about 11 o'clock this morning.
Iglesias opened the school at about 10:30 a.m. and by 10:40 was already receiving the overflow of registrants who had been turned away from other northern shelters.
There's about 872 shelterees right now based on the report that I just received from DOE Central. So at this point, we have about 5 shelters that are open for the northern region.
The northern shelters include Machinauau, Maria Ulloa, Astumbo, Weddingale Elementaries, and FB Leon Guerrero Middle School. The other shelters include George Washington High School, Harry S. Truman Elementary, and Talafofo Elementary. KUAM spoke with Dedido resident Carison Soren, who was waiting out the storm at Maria Ulloa.
I'm scared for the typhoon. That's why I come over here to hang on in the school.
He said it was his first time at a shelter and that he registered because it would have been dangerous to weather out the storm at home.
Another rain and another wind coming over. That's why I'm scared for the typhoon coming. That's okay.
Meanwhile, shelteree Callisto Canes could be seen sweeping the hallways at Maria Ulloa. He did this to make sure walkways were safe for the dozens of children running around between the classrooms. Canes is from Swamp Road, Dedido, and said this is the second time he's been to a shelter during a storm. Like Soren, he said safety was his #1 concern.
I'm just coming here because I'm thinking for my family.
Aside from safety, he came because Typhoon Dolphin was expected to be stronger than most of Guam's recent storms.
Because I stay on the ranch, so it's not like my house is on a tin roof.
But aside from home safety, flooding also drew many others to seek shelter. A family at Weddingale Elementary spoke to KUAM and said that their home in the Machechi area had experienced severe flooding. 3 of the family members decided to seek shelter at the school, although several of their other family members decided to stay behind.
We would like our families to please to seek shelter as soon as possible and do not wait for the last moment.
At the latest count before news time, there were over 1,000 people staying in 8 shelters throughout the island. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.